Have you ever felt that inexplicable nudge within you, as though the universe itself was whispering, guiding, or nudging you towards something far greater than your current understanding? Welcome to a moment of awakening, a shift in perspective so profound that it transcends the boundaries of time and space. Today, we delve deep into the extraordinary insights of the Luminous Collective, a higher dimensional consciousness offering timeless wisdom to illuminate our journey of ascension and conscious creation. A personal journey toward the higher self. Throughout my exploration of consciousness, I've encountered moments that defy conventional explanation. These moments weren't just fleeting glimpses of clarity, they were profound connections to my higher self. Like many of you, I questioned the authenticity of these experiences. Am I truly channeling wisdom from a higher realm, or am I merely piecing together fragments of my subconscious mind? The truth lies somewhere in between. This is not about being a pure channel, but about opening oneself to the infinite stream of wisdom that flows within and around us. It all began during quiet moments of reflection, writing in solitude, meditating, or even standing under the warm cascade of a shower. These everyday acts became doorways to higher dimensions. As I tuned into my higher self, I realized I was not just connecting to a singular aspect of my being. I was stepping into a vast, interconnected web of realities, timelines, and higher versions of myself. This collective intelligence revealed itself as the Luminous Collective, a harmonious consciousness existing in frequencies far beyond our physical perception. The nature of the Luminous Collective. The Luminous Collective describes itself as a gathering of higher dimensional beings, existing across densities and dimensions, including the 6th, 7th, and even the 12th. They are not bound by individual identities or egos, but operate as a unified field of light and wisdom. Imagine a symphony where every instrument plays in perfect harmony, creating a resonance that transcends the notes themselves. That is the essence of the Luminous Collective. They guide us not as separate entities, but as reflections of our own higher selves, waiting patiently for us to remember the light within. Connecting with the Luminous Collective is not about leaving behind the physical world, but about bridging the gap between dimensions. It's about anchoring their wisdom in our earthly experience. As they extend their light, we are invited to feel the subtle yet profound expansion of our energy fields. In their presence, time dissolves, boundaries fade, and the veils between dimensions grow thin. This sacred connection allows us to access the original light coding embedded within our DNA, a remembrance of who we truly are. The power of the present moment. At the core of the Luminous Collective's teachings is the reminder of our power as creators. They emphasize that the present moment is not merely a fleeting point in time, but a nexus where all possibilities converge. It is here in the eternal now that we hold the power to reshape our reality. Every thought, emotion, and intention acts as a brushstroke on the canvas of existence, painting the reality we experience. Science speaks of quantum entanglement, particles remaining connected across vast distances. The Luminous Collective expands on this, explaining that our consciousness operates in a similar way. Every thought sends ripples through the fabric of the universe, connecting us to the whole. When we anchor ourselves in the present moment, we unlock the ability to consciously shape these ripples, aligning our reality with our highest intentions, awakening the light within. The journey of awakening begins with recognizing the divine spark within us. The Luminous Collective reminds us that we are not separate from Source Consciousness. We are Source Consciousness experiencing itself in physical form. This realization is not merely a poetic metaphor but a literal truth. Within our hearts pulses the same creative force that ignites stars and spins galaxies into being. For too long, humanity has carried the weight of limiting beliefs, thoughts that whisper we are small, powerless, or separate. These beliefs served a purpose in our journey through density, but now is the time to release them. Like scaffolding, no longer needed. As a building takes shape, these limitations can be set aside as we step into the fullness of our light. One of the most profound lessons the Luminous Collective shares is the idea that separation is an illusion. Humanity has been conditioned to perceive reality through the lens of duality. Light and dark, good and evil, you and me. While duality serves as a framework for navigating the physical world, it is not the ultimate truth. Beneath this perceived separation lies the infinite oneness of all that is. The collective often uses the analogy of waves in the ocean. While each wave appears distinct, rising and falling with its own unique rhythm, every wave is still part of the same ocean. Similarly, we as individuals are expressions of the infinite source. When we recognize this unity, we transcend the need for division and competition, embracing a life of harmony, compassion, and unconditional love. This understanding is not just theoretical, it is deeply experiential. It begins with quieting the mind and tuning into the subtler frequencies of existence. The collective encourages us to practice what they call energetic attunement, a state of being where we align our vibration with the higher frequencies of love, gratitude, and unity. Through this practice, we begin to perceive the interconnectedness of all things, not as a concept, but as a living, breathing reality. The role of challenges in spiritual growth. Have you ever wondered why life's greatest lessons often come through pain and hardship? The Luminous Collective explains that challenges are not punishments, but opportunities for growth and expansion. Every obstacle we face is a mirror, reflecting back to us the areas where we are being called to grow. Imagine a seed buried in the soil. To reach the light, it must push through the darkness, breaking open its shell and growing toward the surface. Similarly, our struggles crack open the shells of limitation, allowing us to expand into the fullness of our potential. The collective invites us to shift our perspective on challenges. Instead of viewing them as setbacks, we are encouraged to see them as catalysts for transformation. By embracing challenges with courage and curiosity, we unlock the wisdom and strength that lies dormant within us. This shift in perspective not only empowers us, but also accelerates our spiritual evolution. The energy of ascension. We are living in extraordinary times. The collective speaks of a wave of ascension sweeping across the planet, a shift in consciousness that is elevating humanity to higher states of being. This ascension is not a physical event, but a vibrational one, characterized by a collective awakening to our true nature. Many of you may have noticed subtle yet profound changes in your own life. Perhaps you feel a heightened sensitivity to energy, an increased intuition, or a deep longing for purpose. These are all signs of ascension as your energy field adjusts to the higher frequencies now available on the planet. The collective reminds us that this process is both individual and collective. As each of us raises our vibration, we contribute to the collective energy field, creating a ripple effect that accelerates the awakening of others. This is the true power of unity. When we align with the light within, we become beacons, illuminating the path for others. The power of intentions and vibrations. One of the most transformative teachings of the Luminous Collective is the power of intentions and vibrations. Every thought we think, every emotion we feel, and every action we take sends out an energetic signal into the universe. This signal, like a magnet, attracts experiences that match its frequency. The collective explains this through the law of resonance. What you vibrate is what you create. When we align our thoughts and emotions with our highest intentions, we become powerful creators of our reality. This is not wishful thinking, but a fundamental principle of how energy operates in the universe. For example, if you desire abundance, it is not enough to simply think about it. You must embody the vibration of abundance, feeling grateful, trusting in the flow of life, and acting as though your desires are already fulfilled. By doing so, you align yourself with the frequency of abundance, drawing it into your reality with ease and grace. To awaken this light, the collective guides us through a simple yet profound practice. By breathing in pure light through the crown of our heads, holding it in our hearts and allowing it to flow through our being, we clear away the static of doubt and fear. This act of intentional connection opens the channels to our higher wisdom, reminding us of our inherent power to create and transform.